Hello guys, welcome to Summer 2025 MA 321 OL3 Data Analysis for Business Application. So first of all, this video will help you get familiar with our Brightspace course, as well as syllabus, all those course-related content. So first of all, when you log into Brightspace, you're gonna see all these icons here. First of all, we're going to talk about the syllabus. So if you click on syllabus, textbook, and then table, and you can download the PDF file of the syllabus. Okay, I'm going to download this file right now. Download. And once you open the file, you're going to see all the important information are listed in our syllabus. So first of all, this is data analysis for business application, MA 321, section OL3. So this is a fully online class for the summer 1, 2025. And Adam Lee, that's my name and my email address. So this course will cover intermediate statistics topics like one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, simple linear regression, multiple linear regression, also the time series analysis. Yeah, so the prerequisite for this course is MA 222 and algebra proficiency, and this course has 3 credits. We are using this textbook. I already posted a PDF file of the textbook in our Brightspace course. If you go back to the syllabus textbook, you see the second link is a PDF file of the textbook. Also, there's also time series analysis textbook from a different author. Also, the third icon is that. Again, go back here. So that's optional. So meaning you don't have to purchase the textbook, right? It's optional. Also, I post the PDF file so you can use it for free. Also, the grade distribution. It's going to be 5 Excel projects. Each one is worth 8% of the final grade. And it's going to be a 3 written project. Each one is worth 20%. So that adds up to 100%. So once you successfully complete the MA 321, you're going to learn how to manipulate mathematical data, the time series data using formulas in Excel. And you're going to learn how to analyze one-way ANOVA and Tukey Kramer test, two-way ANOVA, Tukey Kramer test. You're going to learn how to apply the simple linear regression, multiple linear regression to analyze the data set. Also, we're going to learn how to run the time series analysis. So basically, all the detailed contents, you can review that here, right? Unit 1 review of hypothesis testing. I post a lecture video on the hypothesis testing just in case you forget the contents. You can review those. Unit 2 is analysis of variance, which is there's a one-way ANOVA, one-factor ANOVA, and also there's a two-factor ANOVA. Now, after you finish the one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, and Tukey Kramer procedure, both Excel project number 1 and number 2, will be due on Tuesday, June 3rd. And the written project number 1 will open on Monday, June 2nd, and then it's due on Friday, June 6th. I'll show you where to find those later. And the written project number 1 covers one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, and Tukey Kramer procedure. And you must transfer answers to PDF file if you use the Excel to get answers. The written project number 1. Ideally, you should do it by hand, right? Without using Excel. Okay, and after that, you're going to learn linear regression, which is one simple linear regression, and then second part is multiple linear regression. After you complete all those lecture videos and the PowerPoint, then you're going to complete Excel project 3 and 4, which both due on Tuesday, June 17th. And the written project number 2 opens on Monday, June 16th, and it's due on Friday, June 20th. Again, written project number 2 covers simple linear regression and multiple linear regression. And you must show all the work for the written project. I'll give you partial credit if you have the correct work, right? Even though your final answer is off. And the last one is a time series analysis. So basically, there's an introduction to time series analysis and forecasting, and time series analysis forecasting part 1 and part 2. Once you review those contents, then you complete the Excel project number 5, which is due on Friday, June 27th. And the written project number 3 covers the time series analysis and the forecasting. Again, you should show all work in the for the written project 3. Grading policy, you must strictly follow the grading policy from the FIT registrar's office. And this is kind of like the scales, right? You can review this, the grade scales. And then you're allowed to use a calculator and Excel. But Excel, once you learn the Excel skills, then the calculator becomes optional, right? Because Excel is much more powerful compared to the calculator. But you can use both calculator and Excel for the entire course. You're gonna have Excel project, problem solving, written project, right? And if you need help, you can go to the Academic Skills Touring Center on a walk-in basis, located at A608B. And again, if you're a student with a disability, meaning you just register with the feedable office, you should send me an email and I will provide a proper accommodation for you. And policy and plagiarism academic integrity statement. Basically, you should complete all work independently without outside help. You must work also complete all the written project by yourself, right? You can use the PowerPoint or Excel, to complete the written project, but it has to be done by yourself. Yep. And also complete a homework assignment, Excel project, right? And then the written project on time. Email me if you have any question. And this is a fully online class, so we do not have a scheduled weekly meeting. If you have any questions throughout the summer 1 section, feel free to send me an email and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. So that's the syllabus. Also, as I mentioned, I post a PDF file of the textbook. If you'd like to read the textbook, you can click on that and open the PDF file, right? This is a PDF file of the textbook. Also, there's post another for time series analysis. There's another book has a very good illustration on the time series analysis. You can also use that, right? Yeah. And also, I upload all the tables you're gonna need throughout the semester, like Z table, T table, F table, Q table, chi-square table. So other tables you can look it up here. Okay. And let's go back to the course home. Now let's take a look at all the lecture videos. So on a weekly basis, right? You can review the lecture videos and then PowerPoint. All the lecture videos and PowerPoint has been posted. And for review of hypothesis testing, you can go through all this. The first item is usually the PowerPoint. Second item is the video, right? It's all YouTube video. You can review multiple times if necessary. Okay, and in terms of one-way ANOVA, again, that's the Excel demo. The PowerPoint, first item is PowerPoint, lecture video, and there's a lecture video on the Excel demonstration. So you should review all of this. I also attached the Excel file for those Excel demonstrations, so you can use it. You can follow all the steps, right, from the lecture videos in terms of Excel operations. So you can learn all the Excel skills that way. And also there's a two-way ANOVA, and also there's a couple lecture videos. If you click on it, it's all YouTube videos, right? So you can review at your convenience. Okay. And let me go back a little bit. So basically, that's where you find all the lecture videos and PowerPoint. So if you follow this closely, you should have no problem complete all the Excel project and also written projects. Yeah. So and next item in our course home. Okay, let me go back a little bit. Go back to course home. And also, I create a Dropbox for you to submit all the Excel projects. Right here. You click on it. You're going to see Excel project 1 due on June 3rd. And if you like to submit it before the due date, feel free to do that. This is kind of like official due date, right? But if you feel like you want to complete a course ahead of time, definitely feel free to do that. Just complete all the work here. June 3rd, that's the due date for Excel project number 1 and number 2. And again, all Excel project must be submitted as Excel file, so I could check all the formulas in Excel. Do not submit a PDF file, right? Not for the Excel project. If you click on it, then you can find the Excel, like all the documents here. And then you can also, once you finish, attach the Excel completed Excel file, and then submit it, and I'll grade it once you submit it. And all the grade will be posted in our Brightspace course. You can monitor that closely. So that's Excel, all the Excel project submissions, all the files are here, everything is centralized in this location. Yep, and last Excel project number 5 is due on June 27th, right? So again, you feel free to finish that ahead of the time if you feel like you want to complete a course ahead of time. For all the written project, it's not visible to you right now because all the written project has a starting date and a due date. So for the first written project, it will be available on June 2nd, 1 a.m., right? So on June 2nd, when you click on the written project number 1, all the written project submissions, you're going to see all this file will be available. If you click on it, there's a PDF file here. Just open that and then complete all the work in this PDF file and show all the detailed work, right? Show all detailed steps, so you'll receive partial credit for the correct work. It's open. It will be open on Monday, June 2nd. It's due on Friday, June 6th, right? So keep track of this. This is also listed in our syllabus. And let's go back to written project number 2. And the written project number 2, okay, I'm gonna click on this, will be open on June 16th, Monday, June 16th. So right now you don't see all these 3 written projects because it's not available yet. So for written project number 2, it would be available on June 16th and due on Friday, June 20th. So usually you have 5 days, right, to complete the written project. And if you complete all the Excel project, it will prepare you well for the actual written project. And also together with the PowerPoint and lecture videos, you learn all the content and be able to finish the written project with confidence. And written project number 3 is due on July 1st, right, which is the last day of the summer 1. And it will be available on June 25, and then it's due on Tuesday, July 1st. Yeah. So you submit all the written project as a PDF file and show all detailed work, right? For all the written project, it has to be submitted as a PDF file, right? Using the original file. So again, that's everything on this in our Brightspace course. And throughout the summer one, if you encounter any difficulty or you um, have any question, please feel free to email me. I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Okay. So again, I hope you enjoy the course.